What's up, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to my channel. I hope all of you guys out there are doing well. First of all, let me say happy birthday, because I know it's somebody's birthday out there, and when you get this message, it's going to be your birthday, baby, okay? So happy birthday from Blue Flame, you guys. Alright, so this is going to be a general Scorpio. We're going to pull some messages here. If anything resonates for you, go ahead and like this video. Also, subscribe to my channel and comment. Let me know what's going on. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, the information will be listed below. And also check out my community board, guys, okay? Alright, Scorpio. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Alright, so the first card we have, Scorpio, is trust your path. If you knew what you would be, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Scorpio, I'm going to say this. Sometimes it's like when God shows you something, or it's like when things starting to be revealed, you're unsure. Like you're listening to, to readings, or you're listening, or you're trying to follow your intuition, and it's like you're still unsure. And that's okay, Scorpio. It's okay to be unsure. But the thing is, even in those unsure moments, you still have to trust that whatever path that you're on, that's the path that God wants you on, okay? If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Sometimes, Scorpio, things that we do, we're not going to be supported. Let me tell you a story. It's funny I got this card. Okay, let me tell you a quick little story. So, I had the honor of sharing with my stepmom and my father, who are both preachers, what I was doing. Well, I'm going to say this. I didn't share with my dad yet. I told my stepmom because I knew she would be possibly just a little bit more open or be willing to understand, because my dad, the old school military guy, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's going to take him a long time because he's about a boot type. So, but I felt, you know what I'm saying, that God was guiding me to do this. And I needed to do it because I feel like God got some stuff in store for me, and it's like it's time for me to go on and let them know what I was doing. So, long story short, they had some of the questions and stuff. I'm not saying she did. I'm not gonna lie. She had me question just a teensy weensy bit, but I was like, no, because I have to trust in the path that God has me on. Just because they're not familiar with it or understand, you know what I'm saying, the difference between spirituality and religion, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same. We're talking about the Most High. We're talking about God. Just because you use different names, same names that you use in church, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short is, I didn't get to the support, or the support I thought I was gonna get. But I had to think about it. Like, I don't have to look for them to support. All I gotta do is come on my channel and read my comments every day. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys support me. So some things that you may have to do, Scorpio, you may not have the support that you feel like you're going to have from your family, your friends, your parents, whomever you got around you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if those people don't support you, are you just going to say F it and not do? Or are you still going to trust the path that God said before you, and you're going to be obedient and do what you're supposed to do? All right, we have awakening, okay? This talks about energetic upgrades, a new way of being integrated, okay? So right now, Scorpio, you could be feeling like you're going through some type of awakening. I'm going to tell you something else that was crazy I read. So, I've experienced this for a long time, and I never knew what it was. Y'all ever been asleep, and it's like you can feel a part of your body, like it sounds crazy, like you can maybe feel a part of your body like lifting up from you. Like, I used to be asleep. I used to feel like, okay, what the hell going on now? No, that was me doing like time travel or ascending here, or going through some awakening. It wasn't that scary. It was just, I guess, my soul rising up. You know what I'm saying? But these are during times, Scorpio, that you can receive energetic upgrades. Okay, so a lot of you guys, maybe when you're asleep or doing certain times of the day, you know what I'm saying, your ears may ring, or something funny happens, or pop, or something like that. Like, sometimes my ears will ring, or I'll get this sound like, I don't know, I can't even explain it, but I know that's a download, and I just kind of sit for a second and let it stop, and then I carry on, because I know it's gonna be a message that's gonna come to me. Okay. Then we have soul family. Okay, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. That's what I'm saying, Scorpio. I can't make this up. Look, trust your path. Scorpio, if you're doing something you feel like it's different, like I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm on more spiritual. I believe in God, you know what I'm saying. I was born up in the church. Like I said, my dad is a preacher, so I used to go to church back in the day when they ain't had public bathrooms. We was out there in the doggone outhouse, okay? If you ain't familiar with the outhouse, look it up. That's some country shit. But anyway, you guys, whatever path you on, okay? If you have to do this alone, and you're not alone, because you always got God with you, you got your trusted ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, you always got somebody with you. But sometimes you got to call all up on them. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like whatever you're doing right now is different and nobody ain't agreeing with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? They may not be going against it, but they ain't for it too. Call your soul child, because you're going to need somebody there to support you. You're going to need to still feel that type of support, okay? And know that you ain't got to do it alone, Scorpio. All right, let me get a couple more cards. We're going to pull some angel messages. I don't know where Holy Spirit want me to go today, but I'm going. Then we have creating heaven on earth, okay? Right now, Scorpio, you creating heaven on earth, and I feel like you ain't even aware of it. It's like things are changing and moving so dramatically in your life, or will be. You know, even if it's not Scorpio, it's coming, babe. I promise you it's coming. And it's like, you know, you're creating whatever you want here on earth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your own heaven here on earth, baby, okay? And then we have Star Mother, okay? How can you mother yourself, okay? This reminds me like kind of Cancer energy, you guys. You know, because Cancers are known to being very nurturing, very mothering, okay? They represent the mother of the zodiac, okay? So sometimes, Scorpio, we have to take time to nurture ourselves. We're so nurturing and giving and protective and making sure everybody else is fine. But we got to take that same thing and pour into us, okay? Because we got some things we trying to do. You got to call in your soul tribe, you know, for help, but you also have to learn to nurture yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we can do ourselves. We don't have to call in our soul tribe to tell us how to nurture ourselves. These are things we can do by meditating, spending time alone, gathering your thoughts, writing down your thoughts, praying, doing whatever it is that you need to do, okay? So I'm going to close this out with some advice from Spirit. I didn't know how this reading was going to go, Scorpio, but them cards was flashing at me when I was looking to the side, so I need to start from there, okay? So let's get some advice from Spirit, and we're going to go ahead and close out this reading, you guys. I love you, Scorpio. And if anything is resonating for you, go ahead and like this video. Messages for my Scorpio, Spirit. What messages do you have? All right, we have a person or people will only treat you the way that you allow them to, Scorpio. And this is something that I had to learn. Sometimes it's not that we're willing to be accepted, but it's like we give. It's like we try to be so optimistic and give people chances, but it's like they be dogging us out and we don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see that sometimes the energy that we were in, you know, and it could have been, you know, maybe you want acceptance. You know, I don't know everybody's story, but you know, people only gonna treat you the way that you allow them. You put your foot down, you start setting boundaries, then people are not gonna treat you that same way, okay? So sometimes, Scorpio, you have to learn to set boundaries with people. When you see people misusing you or mistreating you, set that boundary. Protect yourself, okay? Then we have ignorance is always afraid of change, okay? So Scorpio, there could be some people around you that you can feel that's very ignorant. Like you're doing things differently, you're trying to change, but guess what? People that's ignorant, they're afraid of this change, okay? And that's why they're scared of what you got going on, because it's something different that they don't understand. I love you, Scorpio. Stay blessed.